Hi everybody, it's Sensei Victoria Whitfield with your weekly love letter message, and I'm so happy to see you again and really bring to you something that's been walking side by side with me and really trying to come through lately. I want to start off by saying congratulations, you made it through Friday the 13th, which was a full moon, a solar flare, Mercury retrograde, and of course Friday the 13th all in one. So you made it. I'm sure if you're watching this that there's been some craziness in your life lately. Maybe you've been feeling a lot of lethargy and also stress overwhelm, emotional overwhelm. Some emotional outbursts may have occurred lately that kind of caught you off guard, but you made it through. We're on the other side of whatever that was. Send me an email, by the way, and let me know what's your story, what's been going on with you, because I know a lot of really big changes that have rocked me to my core, have rolled through my life, but in a beautiful way. So what Spirit has really put from my heart to yours to be shared this week is to ask you, what's the story that you tell yourself? You know, how do you tell yourself you're doing in life? You know, when you wake up in the morning, do you start off by groaning or resenting, you know, hitting that alarm clock, trying to escape? Do you escape into a mocha schmocha chai latte at Starbucks? What's the story that you're telling yourself about your life? Do you speak words to yourself of life or words of numbing? Are they words of healing or words of slavery? I want that to sink into you, because this is a topic that's been coming up more and more. So self-talk it's not just some frou-frou concept, it's actually above essential. This has got to be your focus. If you want to live a healthy and spiritually balanced life, you have to watch how you talk about yourself. Do you off the cuff just say, oh yeah, I do stupid stuff, or what I think doesn't really matter, but or with your permission, could I give a suggestion? You know, tiptoeing around people instead of outright putting yourself down. Your self-talk also can dictate how your day goes. If the way that you wake up, the very first thing you do is say, no, or oh God, or come on, or 5 more minutes. If that's the very first thing that comes out of you, watch what's the first thing that comes out of your mouth when you wake up. I'm telling you, it shapes your day. It's essential. It's pretty much it's the expression of your subconscious mind. And that is, of course, the expression of your spirit. They're intertwined, right? So you have to be conscious of that. And I'm going to give you a tool, a wonderful Reiki practice for taking care of that. But what I want to show you first is actually what card came up this week first. The oracle card that I pulled this week for you, I'm going to put up a still so that you can read it. It says, "See only love." So the card reads, "See only love. Look past the seeming errors, mistakes, and misunderstandings, and see only the love within each person, including yourself. Your resolute focus upon the love that underlies every situation brings about healing in undreamed of ways." Let me read that last sentence again. Your resolute focus upon the love that underlies every situation. It's resolute in every situation. focusing on that love there in every situation brings about healing in undreamed of ways. So my heart is so open for you as I read this, because this is right on time. You know, these pulling oracle cards is amazing, by the way. They are always right on time. If you want to learn more about that, I suggest you consider coming to this month's retreat, Channels of Light, the Divination Day retreat. We're really going to go into this in depth. You're going to love it. But the beautiful thing about what we're talking about is you have to see the love in your life and speak about the love in your life and speak toward goodness so that you call more of it into your life. The way that I started doing this at first was my alarm clock. You know, on your cell phone you can name the alarm. Most people like name it alarm 1, or if they're a little creative, they'll put wake up with some exclamation points. Instead of naming it like that, I would name it be grateful. So that the very first thing I saw when I went to hit the alarm on my cell phone, oh my gosh, was be grateful. I'm like, oh. And over time it changed to I am grateful. Right? So you really have to, your best bet then, to hone in on the story that you tell yourself is with the beginning of each day, because that sets the tone, sets the standard for each day. So this is what we're working with at the top of each day. And so the tool that I want to give you this week is what are called the Reiki Principles. Okay? I'm going to put a still of the Reiki Principles right here. Okay, so the Reiki Principles, I personally recite in an abbreviated manner, and that goes this way. Just for today, I release all worry and anger. Just for today, I will be grateful, honest, and kind. Right? This is something that the founder of Reiki, Mikao Usui, asked all his students to recite at the beginning of each day, because this is an internal Buddhist practice, yes, it's from the Buddhist tradition, of shaping your mind and outlook so that you have a set of standards that you live by on a daily practice. And by saying these essentially affirmations, right, you mold yourself, you mold that sense of character, right, and clarity into your daily practice, into your daily routine, so that it becomes part of you. So typically just put this card down, typically the principles are said with hands in prayer position at the beginning of each day. So when you wake up, this is my challenge to you, from my heart to yours. And this is what the spirits are asking that I tell you this week. So the next time you wake up, take a moment, even if you have to have a little printout next to your pillow. If you can't remember them yet, it's okay. You can print out the email, and I'll have a picture underneath. Or on YouTube it'll be underneath, so that you can recite them. And it's just for today. I release all anger and worry. Just for today, I will be grateful, honest, and kind. Right? It's a beautiful practice. Don't knock it till you try it. The experience of doing it is a whole lot different than talking about it. So try it out for a week. Or you know what, even try it out for one night, and then send me an email, send me a comment back, and let me know what's coming up for you, how it feels, if you're having trouble with it, if this brings something up for you. I'm not grateful, or I'm really angry and I just want to hold on to it right now because they hurt me. Say them anyway. See, that's the practice. Say the principles anyway. But I really encourage you to stick with this for the remainder of this week until I see you next week, because it can really sink into your spirit and change your outlook for the rest of the day, and also it'll start changing things as the week and then weeks go on. All right? So the Reiki principles, 5 of them. As you know, 5 represents change. I always say that. Recite them in the morning upon waking up. Now, this is really for emotional centering. If you have a problem with spirituality, that's okay. This is simply for emotional clarity and management. It happens to be a beautiful spiritual practice as well, but you can absolutely be an atheist or humanist and recite these principles as well, because it shows that you are honoring not only yourself but the people around you, and that you are committed to living a balanced life. So one last time, and I'll leave you with this from my heart to yours. Just for today, I release all anger and worry. Just for today, I will be grateful, honest, and kind. Lots of love, and we'll see you next week. Mwah!